Well, okay.
Then what do we go to?
EC3 in a pre-recorded interview.
Okay, and what does EC3 say in this interview?
All right, he talks about his beef with Spud, where I had to ask you earlier about what was the behind all that, behind the scenario. And he basically threw Rockstar Spud. He talks about how he threw Rockstar Spud to the Wolves because he didn't need him anymore. He outlived his usefulness basically, so he had a replacement for him, which will debut on the next episode of Impact. He did have some cool lines, but he said he's a dominator, an eliminator, and a terminator. Okay, cool. But then he said the weirdest line I've probably ever heard. He says, "You know what they say? The bigger they are," because he's fighting a guy who's going to be like Rikishi size.
No, he's bigger than Rikishi. They say he's 500 pounds.
That dude's 500 pounds?
Yeah.
Wow, I feel bad for that. Anyway, so he said about Hama. What was Hama's name again?
Ryota Hama.
Yeah, Ryota Hama. And
oh my God.
And he said, and this is the line he said. Now, just bear with me here, because he says, quote, "You know what they say? The bigger they are, the more impressive the victory." Is that what they say? EC3? Oh, whatever. And then and then there's a video promo right after he starts talking about how he's been undefeated for a year and he's beaten Angle and Jarrett and Sting and I'm sorry, all these Hall of Famers. So basically, it's pretty good hyping him up. He's gotten really over. And during the match coming up, there was a lot of EC3 chants.
So we got Ryota Hama versus Ethan Carter III, EC3. First things first is that dude has a catchy ass theme song.
Yeah. Yeah, it's did you see him twerking at the beginning? Yeah. Like as he comes out, he's like, his back is to the crowd, and he kind of does a little shaky shake.
Well, did you notice that when he gets in the ring, he also mocked Kurt Angle's entrance that he used to do?
Was that when he was on like one foot? He kind of did this.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what that was.
When he had his hands up in the air on the one foot, that was mocking Kurt Angle.
Because he can.
Well, plus at that point, he already beaten Kurt Angle.
Yeah, he made him tap, didn't he?
Not on the last show that we watched from this year, though.
No.
That was the Willow tag team match.
Oh, Jesus. All right, so the beginning, the match hasn't started yet, so EC3 grabs a microphone, and he has more mic time. He just had a pre-recorded interview, so I think this is a little bit too much. A lot of filler in this show. But this is actually worth it. They could have done with the entire pre-recorded interview and done it all here. He talks down to the crowd, saying, "Okay, I'm going to talk to all my Japanese fans. Me, EC3. Me, very good. Me, undefeated." And then he goes, "Well, tell all the people who don't speak Japanese, who speak English." God, he's talking. Oh, jeez, mocking. And everyone's kind of like either not saying anything or just like whatever. He goes and then basically hypes himself and says he's beat all these Hall of Famers like he did in the original interview.
Sting, he beat Bully Ray, and he beat Kurt Angle.
And then it just goes off the rails. I don't know what he's talking about other than his opponent. He says, "Well, I got to fight Ryota Hama. Slam ham, ham slam, moons over my hammy, ham and eggs, ham and cheese." He just did slam ham for like about a good minute. It was like I wonder if there was a rib in the back.
Well, he starts off slow. He goes ham, slam.
I wonder,
slam, ham, slam.
I wonder
slam, ham.
I wonder if somebody in the back said, "Hey, look, can you do a ham slam for like about a minute and see what happens?" I really think that's what happened. I wonder what the crowd was thinking, because you just can't tell what they're doing because there's no cameras on them.
Well, they start chanting EC3.
Yeah.
EC3.
Oh, by the way, did you notice the camera angle was like kind of like above and right down on him instead of like being on the hard camera like we're normally?
Yep.
Did you notice that?
It was weird, but it was cool.
Yeah, like it wasn't really on him. It was like above him a little bit. It was like you're looking at from a satellite, and then he zoomed in. It was really strange. The camera work in some of these matches are okay, but some of them is plain bizarre.
So EC3 versus Ryota Hama.
By the way, the story of the match, he also said he was going to slam Ryota Hama.
He was going to slam ham.
He was going to slam ham. That's what that ham slam's supposed to be.
So then, EC3 first starts off by slapping Hama's chest.
You lose.
Then Hama just shoves him.
Yep.
And then EC3 starts mock bowing at him. There's a shoulder tackle battle.
Yep.
That doesn't end up well for EC3.
Nope.
EC3 then starts mocking sumo wrestling.
Yeah, they get thrown like 5 feet in the air.
Yep. So Hama starts standing on EC3's chest. Ow. Holy fuck. This dude's 500 pounds, they say.
Yeah, no matter what you say. Like I've seen Andre the Giant do that, and he pushes down on the rope so he doesn't put his full weight on the wrestler.
Hama didn't even do that.
Yeah, I know, but like either way.
Yeah, Hama's just fucking straight standing on him. No rope.
But it doesn't make any difference. You can do all the leverage things you want. It's still going to be like, get off me.
Hama suplexes EC3 over the ropes. Hama does a steamroller over EC3.
Jesus. Oh, man.
He just rolls his fat body all over him. Oh, my God. Hama missed a splash. EC3 did a quote-unquote face buster, which actually was just done to Hama's belly.
Yeah, I don't know.
EC3 attempted a slam, but got a clothesline and an elbow from Hama.
Eats Larry, that's what I put.
Hama does a corner splash, and then EC3 gets an ass to the face. Not the type of ass you want to your face.
No.
EC3 slam attempt number 2, and Hama falls on him.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Hama does a stink face to EC3.
God, Jesus.
Then EC3 gives a low blow to Hama, gives the 1%er to Ryota Hama, and wins the match.
Yeah. Talk about some entertaining shit.
Oh, shit.
So, like, I'm not going to be as brutal in this match, but I do have some notes I took. There's no way EC3 is going to slam the Ham. There's no way he's going to do it. I don't think Ham can even get up enough for EC3 to even do anything. I said instantly the first second I saw Hama, I was like, that's Japanese Rikishi.
It was.
Yeah. Did you notice how wide the aprons are in Japanese rings?
Oh, yeah, they're fucking huge.
I didn't even notice that. Like, you can, I mean, Hama and EC3 were on the apron on their own, and, like, Hama could stand pretty much and face EC3 on the ring apron. I didn't know they were that wide. It allows for awesome moves on there, I imagine. You already said that. EC3 chants broke out. I don't know if he's just that over or the crowd just likes TNA. I don't know. There was, did you mention Hama blocks a backdrop and just sits down on him? Did you mention
Nope,
that? Okay.
I did not.
Well, there was that. He just sat down on him. I don't know if he braced himself or EC3 is obviously going to, flex a little bit because, I mean, that's going to hurt. Okay, so I understand that EC3 said he was going to slam the Ham. Forgive me for saying that, if anybody gets upset about that. But if he's not going to do it, why even say it? So, to me, that's my only real criticism of this match, because this match to me was all about entertainment.
Oh, hey, at least he attempted.
Yeah, but like as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't lend credibility to EC3. It's my only serious criticism of the match. If EC3 says he's going to slam somebody at this point and he's trying to get himself over, and he has to do it, whether he does it by himself or he gets help and then he can just play it off like he did it by himself, that's fine. But he didn't even do that, so then why even mention it? So that's my only criticism of the match. And the match quality was okay.
What would you rate it?
I gave it a 6.
Oh, dude, I was negative about it. I gave it a 4.5.
I didn't mind it because I didn't take it that seriously.
I see. The thing is like I'm looking at it just as like a wrestling viewpoint. Like 5 is like they did what they're supposed to do, but the thing is when you got a guy the size of Hama, doing your 1%er finisher, what's supposed to be to a person's face, because Hama's so big, I downgraded it to a 4.5 because you need to think of a new finish.
That's probably all they could figure out. I mean, like, what else are you going to do to a guy that's 500 pounds? You have to do the ball shot.
No. I'm saying the 1%er.
Yeah, I know.
The 1%er looked fucking terrible because you're not doing it to Hama's head. You're doing it to his belly.
Yeah, what's the first thing hits the mat? Yeah.
That's why I put earlier that EC3 did a face buster, face in quotes, because it was to fucking Hama's belly.
Yeah. Yeah, then he tried to slam his face into the mat like 3 times.
And it was just belly.
It was belly.
That's the only reason why I gave this less than a 5. I would have given it a 5 had it been like, had he used a different finish. Like, he could have used the ball shot and then used like a different move to take him out.
Perhaps maybe Hama takes the ball shot and in his agony he kind of like turns around and falls down, and EC3 does a a roll up and then puts his feet on the ropes or something like that.
Could have did that. Could have did something off of Brett's rope. Anything.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, okay, I get that. I'm still gonna make it a 6 because I was highly entertained.
Oh yeah, no, I was entertained.
Yeah.
The ham slam moon over my hammy.
Yeah, I mean, I wish you would have said moons over my hammy in the ring. That'd been great. Yeah, so a 6. Yeah.
So then what did we get?
We got Team 3D video number 2 going back to Lockdown 2009 versus Beer Money. It looked like it was a tables match in a cage, or was it?
Table match in a cage, I believe that, or it was a no DQ match in a cage, which makes no sense.
Well, either way, Team 3D won. They put crap. I think it was Robert Roode through a table via a 3D, and they won the TNA tag belts. I think it was for the first time.
Yeah, well, not the first time, but yeah, they did do. Because remember the 2007 one, they were champions.
Oh, true.
But anyways, yeah. So Bobby Roode took the 3D. And then James Storm was kicked or thrown out of the cage. And James Storm, technically, like, if you watch the match, I don't know how the damage is, but according to the promo package here about it, James Storm should have been able to run back into the ring.
But didn't.
Because he was just sitting outside, like, God damn it. Like, you would have had time to run back in there, logically.
Yeah, and the door was open, so I mean.
But that's just a little nitpick, and I'm not criticizing the matches or anything for it. I'm just saying just a little nitpick in general on the show, but all right.
That's what we do.